The Singapore-Malaysia Causeway will open from midnight, providing more immigration lanes for those wanting to travel between the two countries. It is the first time in 2 years that anyone can cross the land border as freely as before the pandemic. And that's as long as they are fully vaccinated. Gwyneth Teo is standing by at Woodlands checkpoint in Singapore. Gwyneth, anyone at the checkpoint now?
Well, authorities on both sides of the border were anticipating lots of people to try to start crossing. But as you can see probably around me, actually, there aren't really that many people. We did speak to some travelers that we saw coming in from Malaysia to Singapore. They were on other arrangements, the periodic commuting arrangement, the vaccinated travel lane. Those were interim arrangements that had been made over the past 2 years by both governments to let workers come in from Malaysia to Singapore to work, but periodically also return home to see their families. And that really underscores how important it is to keep this land border open in some way, the social ties, the financial, economic impact that closing it would have. And therefore, again, a momentous occasion that would take place at midnight when once again anybody can just freely cross as long as they are fully vaccinated. When we spoke to those travelers, they were excited, looking forward to it, but also a tinge of cautious optimism, I would say.
Right now, I believe a lot of people knows that the border is going to open soon and stuff. That's why it's much easier to get the tickets.
Very hard to say. Later you open 1 week, after that they will change the other things. Maybe hard to must see first.
So what preparations then are being done to ensure that things go smoothly tonight?
So on the Singapore side, I think the key word is really automation. So congestion was really the key issue plaguing this land border before the pandemic. Lots of cars, lots of people, and long queues trying to cross the border. So over the past 2 years, the authorities have taken the opportunity to upgrade some of those immigration clearance counters in the bus departure hall to be automated, and also they've also configured some of their car and bus checkpoint counters to be able to clear drivers if they're not carrying any passengers. So hopefully that will help to ease the load. It's not just going to be for from tomorrow, but really for the rest of the time when this checkpoint is open. But just for tonight, we spoke to the commander of Woodlands checkpoint earlier, and he said they are prepared in anticipation. In case there is a large crowd coming through, they are prepared for that.
We have 40 arrival car counters and 36 departure car counters in Woodlands. As we approach midnight, depending on the traffic situation, we will deploy officers accordingly. And if the traffic situation calls for it, we will man all available counters if necessary.
Well, travellers can also play their part in making sure that they have all the documents ready, making sure that they filled in the SG arrival card so that the proof of vaccination will be there and it wouldn't cause delays. These are the little things that they can do to make sure that they themselves have smooth journeys across the border.
Gwyneth Teo is at Woodlands checkpoint in Singapore. Thank you.